Welcome back to Subnautica, everybody, and we're going to talk about how to make the hatching enzyme. Now, the hatching enzyme, the recipe for this, for want of a better word, is given to you by the Sea Emperor. You have to go and create this enzyme so that their eggs can hatch. Their eggs then go forth into the Subnautica ecosystem and spread the enzyme 42, which is the cure for the fungal infection that you have. So you can start off in the antechamber with a big stack of glowing ion cubes. You're going to head over to this particular entrance. You're going to go up the ramp all the way to the top, and when you do, you're going to find that Subnautica type Stargate sort of teleportation device, and here it is. You're going to activate it with an ion cube, and you're going to jump through right the way through to where the tree mushroom forest, or the mushroom tree forest, is, right? Because that's going to take you out to one of the closest points you're possibly going to do to get yourself back to your starting position. Now, your starting position is going to have the Subnautica Fabricator, and it's only about 900 to 800 meters away, so not too far. It's certainly doable, right? You're going to get a sea glide, or if you've had the insight to park a sea moth nearby, you can get that. You can travel all the way back to the beginning, and that's going to be absolutely brilliant. So here we are in the mushroom forest, or the mushroom tree forest. Now, don't forget, you get your fungal sample from here as well. A few bits and bobs popping about, things you can scan, things you can update your PDA with. But as you can see, you're less than 1,000 meters away from your starting position, your starting base, where you've got a fabricator. Now, if you had the foresight to build multiple bases all around the place, then you're going to be diamond and made up. There may be one closer. This is where my nearest base was. Now, before I do and make the hatching enzyme, what I'm going to do is I'm going to plant an outside exterior grow bed. Now, this outside exterior grow bed is going to serve the purpose. I'm going to put the seeds that I've got. They're going to grow. Should I make a mistake? Should I cock this up for any reason, I can go back and I haven't got to go through the entire rigmarole of getting things like all the ingredients for the hatching enzyme. So I'm going to start putting these sea crown seeds and eye stalk seeds and the bulb bush. All those are going to go in there. You can't go planting the fungal stuff anyway, but hey, I'm going to go back via the tree forest, the mushroom tree forest. So if I need another sample, I can always get it from there anyway. And of course, I got my sea moth parked at my base. So I've planted my seeds now, and I come back and check periodically. Doesn't take that long. I mean, if you've got your base here as well and you found the blueprint for the bed, have a sleep. It's good to rest. When you come back, those that have grown into a more cultivative product, they'd be bigger. And I've got quite an extensive garden of plants I've got going on anyway. So, popping back now after a brief sleep, it's daytime. You can see my plants are now into a state where I can cultivate them with my knife. I'm going to cut a sample of each one of those. It's the sea crown seed, the eye stalk, the bulb bush. At the moment it's a pygmy bulb bush because it's only small. Getting the samples, and I can head on inside then and then create the hatching enzyme. Nice and easy. And of course, like I say, if I make a mistake, my garden's got the hatching enzyme made up, all ready to go. So, there's my samples. Clicking on blueprints, clicking on hatching enzyme, everything's green, which means I've got all the ingredients that I need. Heading inside the base. Over to the fabricator. The top section you can see is blue highlighted. Onto the hatching enzyme, click select, and it fabricates that hatching enzyme for me. Just a simple case now of taking that enzyme all the way back to the Sea Emperor and applying it to the eggs. Time to go to the sea moth, I think, and that will get us there a little bit quicker.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Now I had the foresight to mark a beacon, but you want to head to a northeasterly direction and keep on going. Head over that direction, and then you want to take a left turn. You want to start heading west after a while. Once you get back to the main antechamber, all you have to do is head to the main chamber or the main observation pool where the Sea Emperor is. Straight the way down there, ignoring things like teleportation gates. You don't need those. Jump off into the pool and you'll see the Grandius of the Sea Emperor floating around in its tank. Now from this stage now, head on towards the undersea portal that's been opened by the Sea Emperor. There you'll find 6 eggs. And a console. Once you get to the console, you simply apply the hatching enzyme and let the magic take its course. Here you go, there's the eggs. 5 eggs, I do beg your pardon. There's the portal behind us. And here we go, we're going to apply the hatching enzyme to the incubator. And that's going to trigger the Subnautica cutscene where the eggs start hatching. The baby Sea Emperors are going to be born and spawned. And they're going to make their way then through the portal. And there'll be all these enzymes. The cure is just going to be floating around everywhere. And you just approach it. Nice and simple, and then you'll get cured. But the Sea Emperor is going to give you a little bit of a cutscene, a little bit of a talk. Its babies have been hatched. Even now you can see globs of that Enzyme 42 floating around, ready for you. And that's it, you've hatched the eggs. So once that's been done now, you can see the Sea Emperors are going to start making their way towards the portal that's going to take them out by the massive sort of like Subnautica gun alien structure and the island.
Their freedom is my end. What will it be like?
As you can see, the Sea Emperor is saying, their freedom is my end. So the Sea Emperor is now happy, it's hung on long enough, you freed their young, and they're going to go and cure the planet and the ecosystem.
Seas to a new land, or a creature so small it sees the gaps between the grains of sand. Farewell,
Great stuff.
friend.
Really good thought put behind this game. Subnautica has been absolutely fantastic. Now if you head all the way through that portal, you'll see all the Sea Emperor babies floating around, oozing that enzyme. But we're going to approach that enzyme now. There it is, floating around. Just go near it, touch it, and you'll be cured. And that's it. You've had the cure for Subnautica administered to you as simply as just touching that enzyme. It permeates the suit, gets through, and cleans you up. Cured. And that's it. If you do a self-scan now, it'll say you have no viral infections. Absolutely brilliant. Nice and easy stuff. But again, you see the Sea Emperor starts to die. Eventually, over time, it's just there, lifeless. You can't interact with it. Its babies have gone out, spreading more of that enzyme around, curing the planet of that virus. And now, what's left for you is to go back, apply yourself to the gun defense systems, turn that off, then you're free to go and build the rocket. Building the rocket, and then you can escape from Subnautica. Or you may wish, now you've got no restrictions on your time with the disease, just to keep on building and keep on exploring. It's completely up to you. Either way, this has been how to make the hatching enzyme and how to apply it to the eggs and to see the egg hatching cutscene as well. Also, you've been cured by the Enzyme 42. That's cured you of that particular nasty virus. I've been Ricardo. Thanks very much for watching. The video is going to play for a little bit longer, but I'm not going to talk all the way through it. See you soon, swim safe, and check out for more videos in the series.